So, Forza Horizon 6 throws you into Japan like you're the new kid putting up at your first midnight meet. Your engine's loud, but your confidence? That's borrowed. This isn't subtle. This is Playground Games emptying their entire Japanese fantasy onto your screen at once. There's touge runs, there's drifting, there's highway chaos. Car meets that look like someone left the garage door open during a typhoon. Wide bodies, turbos, aero kits that look like they come with a legal disclaimer. Even the window stickers feel aggressive. Forza Horizon 6 throwing everything at you, like it's trying to win a custody battle with your attention span. The wild part? It actually looks like the Horizon fans have been begging for since Forza Horizon 2. Not a reskin, not a remix, a full fat high voltage festival in neon JDM. Today we're breaking it down properly. The map, the culture, the cars, the campaign, the estate, and the evolution the franchise still owes us. Whether Forza Horizon 6 is the next step forward and the game we've been waiting for, we're still one evolution away from where it needs to be. Right, let's start with the thing everyone cares about, but nobody actually trusts Playground with anymore, the map. Because Horizon maps, yeah, they've been getting bigger, louder, but somehow emptier over the years. Like they've been inflating the balloon without checking if there's actually any air inside. Japan, that's their redemption arc, or at least that's the pitch. For Tokyo, supposedly 5 times bigger than any city Horizon's attempted before, which sounds incredible, until you remember the last city they gave us was Edinburgh, and that had 2 streets, a castle, and the structural integrity of a cardboard diorama. If Forza Horizon 6 can't manage more than 10 streets, then it's time to riot. On paper, the world looks dense, tight, vertical, a map built out of stacked highways, alleyways, mountain passes, docks, shrines, forests. The kind of layout that finally looks like someone at Playground Games actually driven a car before they designed the roads. But here's the problem, we still haven't seen the map. And until we do, there's a very real chance the whole thing collapses in the same Horizon formula we've been stuck in for a decade. A motorway at the bottom and a mountain at the top, and a great empty middle pretending to be open world. If Forza Horizon 6 turns out to be Horizon 5 with neon rain and a Japanese accent, then people are going to lose their minds, and not in a good way. Because the Horizon map isn't judged on size, it's judged on flow. Do the roads link together? Do the corners actually lead somewhere? Does the world push you forward, or make you feel like doing a U-turn like a tourist? What we've seen, Japan might finally be the map that understands that, but I've been burned too many times before to give out trust like free samples. So here's the truth. Japan looks like the most promising Horizon map we've seen since the franchise begun. But until we see the full map, the full layout, it's all just potential. And Playground, with Assetto Corsa Evo coming, I think they're on the last free pass. So if the map is the foundation, then the cars, they're the culture and the soul. And Horizon hasn't always understood the assignment. Forza Horizon 5 gave us Mexico, and then filled it with half the wrong cars. A festival that felt like a Coachella on wheels, and a car culture that boiled down to shouting Vamos every 5 minutes. Japan doesn't get that luxury. You mess up Japan, you don't get forgiven, you get roasted. And to be fair, Forza Horizon 6 looks like Playground finally realised that. There's JDM royalty everywhere. Skylines, Supras, RX-7s, Silvias, Evos, not hidden behind wheel spins, not drip-fed over 6 seasons, not locked behind playlists that expires faster than your patience. Actual car culture, actual respect and actual depth. Here's the thing, Japan isn't just put JDM cars in and call it a day. It's stance culture, it's touge battles, it's midnight meets under bridges, it's highway runs at stupid o'clock, it's garages, tuning shops, back alley builds, questionable aero, and cars that scrape on a leaf. Forza Horizon 6 looks like it's trying to capture that. We've been fooled before, because Horizon loves to show you a Silvia in the trailer, but then make you spend 40 hours forcing you to drive a Ford Transit in a novelty race against a hot air balloon. Here's the real question, will Forza Horizon actually let Japan be Japan, or will Horizon fire everything, until it feels like a theme park with Kenji stickers? If Playground gets it right, if the cars, the tuning, the meets, the culture, and the attitude all land, then Forza Horizon 6 could finally be the Horizon game that respects the scene, instead of just borrowing it for marketing. If they get it wrong, it'll be Forza Horizon 5 all over again, a festival shouting over the very culture it's pretending to celebrate. So if the cars look right and the culture looks right, Horizon has a habit of dressing up like the part without actually playing it. Forza Horizon 6 needs to prove it's just not wearing Japan like a costume. So if the map's the foundation and the cars are the soul, then the physics has the spine of the game. And Horizon's spine has been made out of wet cardboard for years. Let's be real, Forza Horizon 5's handling model felt like cars were dipped in honey and told you to do your best. Front wheel drive, rear wheel drive, hypercar, hatchback, it didn't matter. Everything slid the same, gripped the same, and behaved like it was auditioning for a Fast and Furious parody. Forza Horizon 6 claims it's fixing that. New tyre model, new suspension behaviour, new weight transfer, new everything. But Horizon's promised new physics more times than I promised myself I'll stop checking YouTube analytics at 2 AM. And here's the thing, Japan demands better physics. You can't fake touge, you can't fake tight city corners, you can't fake mountain road switchbacks, where one input sends you into the guardrail on a life lesson. If Forza Horizon 6 wants to survive in Japan, the cars need to actually feel like cars, not hovercrafts with body kits. Because if physics don't land, it doesn't matter how pretty the map is, it doesn't matter how many JDM legends they throw at you, it doesn't matter how neon the rain is. If the cars still drive like Forza Horizon 5, the whole thing collapses. And that's the fear, isn't it? You boot it up, and on the first corner, you'd instantly feel the familiar Horizon bloatiness. Now don't worry mate, we'll slide for you. Handling that makes every car behave like it's sponsored by butter. But if Playground actually delivers a new physics system, if the cars finally have weight, bite, rotation, actual personality, then Forza Horizon 6 will be the first Horizon game where the driving feels as good as the world looks. So if the physics, it's a make or break moment. If Forza Horizon 6 drives like FH5, it's game over. And if it drives like it should, it could be the first Horizon that actually respects the road. So if the map's the foundation and the cars are the soul, and the physics is the spine, then the campaign's the heartbeat of Horizon. And Horizon's heartbeat has been flatlining for years. But Forza Horizon 6 might just finally be reaching for the defibrillator. Because this time the campaign isn't just do races until the game throws confetti at you. No, this time it's going full martial arts movie with it. Wristbands, progression, actual structure. You start at the bottom like a rookie walking into their first dojo. And every race, every challenge, every last late night runs earns you a new band, a new rank, a new reason to keep pushing. It's Horizon meets Karate Kid, except instead of wax on, wax off, it's boost on, boost off until you reach a touge champ. And the hype is real, because for the first time in years, it feels like Horizon actually wants you to earn something, not just unlock it because you actually drove past the speed camera at 12 miles per hour. What's waiting for you at the end? That's the big mystery, a playground. It's teasing it. It's like a final boss hiding behind a shuttered door, a legendary event, a final meet, a showdown. A car stupidly powerful, it comes with its own health warning. There's Legends Island. Whatever it is, it's the first time since Forza Horizon 1 where the campaign feels like it's building towards something instead of just happening. And then there's the estate, your space, your garage, your slice of Japan. Not a menu, not a cutscene, a place you can build, customise and upgrade. And yes, apparently, other players can visit, which means you're not just building a garage, you're building flex. You know exactly how it's going to go. People turning their estates into a shrine, a workshop, drift cave, billionaire's car vault, a JDM museum, or a crime scene, questionable taste, even worse, colour choices. And honestly, that's the point. For the first time ever, Horizon's given players a place that feels personal. A home base that isn't just fast travel point to roof. The Playground nails this. This state could be the thing that finally gives Horizon identity. A reason to log in, a reason to grind, a reason to show off, a reason to care. So the campaign, the estate, they're Horizon's biggest swing in a decade. And if they land, Forza Horizon 6 might finally give us something we've been begging for since Forza Horizon 1. Progression with a purpose, and a world that actually feels like ours. So if the campaign's the heartbeat, then the multiplayer, that's the pulse. For the last 2 games, Horizon's pulse has been weaker than a controller with low batteries. Forza Horizon 5's online, let's be polite, held together with duct tape and positive thinking. Convoys didn't load, lobbies dissolved, races started without half the players. Matchmaking felt like it was powered by a hamster on a wheel. Forza Horizon 6 claims it's fixing all that. Dedicated servers, better matchmaking, cleaner lobbies, actual stability. Sounds great, but Horizon's promised better online. So many times it comes with a loyalty card. Here's where the hype kicks in. Japan is built for multiplayer. Touge battles, highway runs, meetups under neon, drift trains, car shows, garage flexing, estate visits, actual social spaces that aren't just stand in a circle and honk. For the first time ever, Horizon looks like it's trying to create a world where players don't just pass each other, they actually interact. And if the online works, the convoys load and lobbies stay alive, if the races start with people who actually join them, then Forza Horizon 6 could become the most social Horizon ever made. If it doesn't, if we get Forza Horizon 5, everyone's invisible except the one guy doing donuts in the floor texture, and all the neon in Japan won't save it. As multiplayer is where Horizon either becomes a community or becomes a ghost town with good lighting. And Forza Horizon 6 knows it. That's why they're pushing meetups, crews, shared spaces and estate visits. They want Horizon to feel alive, not like a single player game with other people occasionally glitching through the scenery. So Forza Horizon 6, this online's either going to be a franchise comeback moment or the same old Horizon chaos with a Japanese accent. And this time, players won't forgive it. Assetto Corsa Evo is waiting just around the corner. So where does this leave Forza Horizon 6? Honestly, Forza Horizon 6 finally feels like the Horizon waking up. Japan isn't just a new map, it's a challenge, a pressure test, a place where you can't hide behind the fireworks and the playlists. The Assetto Corsa Evo is coming in hot, new physics, new circuits, authenticity. Horizon doesn't get to coast anymore, because Evo's about to own the serious driving lane, and Horizon, it still has to prove it owns the world. Forza Horizon 6 looks closer than Horizon we've always imagined, a sprawling Japan that should have existed years ago. Neon cities, touge routes, expressways, the kind of world that should have included real Japanese circuits like Autopolis, Sugo, Tsukuba, Motegi. This is the Horizon I pictured, the Horizon fans pictured, and if Forza Horizon 6 finally feels like it's reaching for that version instead of remixing the old one. But here's the truth, this is all potential, none of it's guaranteed. Forza Horizon 6 lands, if the map flows and the physics hits, and the culture feels real, the whole thing finally grows a spine. Horizon's back, but if it misses and it slips into old habits and becomes Forza Horizon 5 with neon rain and a Japanese accent, then next time, it won't be that easy.